Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle, playing as Kroak up against the Empire with 3 full stack armies versus our 1 full stack. The odds are pretty good, you know, we've got a decent amount of chance. No, this is... I wouldn't say it's hopeless because I've pulled myself out of situations like this before. But it's not like we're going up against garbage. It's a really diverse army, lots of things we got to deal with, and we're badly outnumbered. And, you know, we don't exactly have a Doom stack. It's a good stack, don't get me wrong, there's some good stuff in here. We've got a banner, raise the standard. I don't know who we should give this to, it doesn't really matter. Generally speaking, they work better on infantry, so I'll just give it to the Temple Guard there. So we've got Kroak. I think this guy's on a Carnosaur based on that upkeep. We've got Kroak, so he's going to pull some good kills. But is it going to be enough? That's the problem. Because don't forget, limited winds of magic, 103. And they're not exactly just going to sit there and wait for us to shoot them. Also, we're in forced march, but we are also out at sea. So we're not going to be tired, but if we lose, we all die. We've got a Skink Chief, which I don't think that's on a Stegodon or anything, so that's probably not going to be too useful. Good number of Saurus Warriors, but I would much prefer Beasts in this situation. Some good stuff in here, without a doubt, but we've also got some garbage. And what are we up against here? It's going to be, for the most part, like this full army will be in at the start, but there's no artillery in that one. The artillery is in the other armies. But the thing is, even though I can't turn off large armies, because we don't have a large force of our own, these guys aren't going to show up until the end. Which means, like, the Hellstorm rocket batteries, they're anti-infantry. Most of our infantry are going to die, even if these guys show up. So by the time they do show up, hopefully only our beasts remain. The Luminarchs of Hish, that could be a big problem. Basically, as soon as they show up, we need to rush at them and kill them with everything that we've got left, if there's anything left. Yeah, Hellstorm rocket batteries, mortars, not going to matter at that point. So yeah, we'll try and use our infantry first to just hold the line, or maybe even hold a blob, and get get Kroak to just nuke as many of them as possible. But even if everything goes perfectly, we are simply up against so much, you know? And if it was like an all melee army, I wouldn't even be concerned. Like if we're up against vampire counts, I wouldn't even be concerned. I mean, unless they had Wind of Death. But in this situation here, the nukes are going to hit either the missile units or the melee units. It's unlikely we're going to get them both. Okay, if we could stand in this forest here, that could be really good for us because, for one thing, the missile units will get some of their shots blocked. Alright, so let's get into the tightest blob you've ever seen. And I'll move them back because I can't move beyond here, obviously. Now, I kind of wish I could put my beasts like in reserve and just hide them at the beginning of the battle, because that's where they're going to take the most damage and it's where they're going to be the least needed. I'm not going to bother trying to utilize their javelins. I mean, they're tier 1 units. What are they doing in your army? So, Kroak, yeah. Gorak's a tank. He looks like he's pretty well leveled up. This Carnosaur would be good. Kroak in there, keep him relatively protected, but Kroak should be able to regenerate. Now it comes down to these 3. Where to put them? Because the gunners, they're just going to have a field day shooting at them. Alright, well, while the enemy reinforcements are coming in, we'll just reposition as best we can. In fact, going close to the edge of the map would probably be best, because their troops are more likely to break before ours. And so if we're close to the edge of the map, it's most likely that we can break them and not have them return. Also, if the Luminarch and the other artillery come in, the trees will protect us to some degree. Looks like you did a ride of Primeval Glory recently. That's great. Yeah, so we're not tired. We'll block his artillery. Maybe I'll put him out here just for the beginning. I probably didn't need to actually do that. Alright, so, in terms of spells, Deliverance of Itza 1, 5 Winds of Magic, 9 and 14. based on that, we're probably best actually using Deliverance of Itza 2. Even though it's not quite as big as 3, I mean, it's significantly cheaper, so we'll be able to cast more of them. Also, this is going to be really helpful. Being able to cast this every 60 seconds, really reducing our damage. Because we've just got to hold out as long as possible. If you're thinking, like, go into a line and just charge into them, the problem with that is that while we'll be able to kill the first army pretty easily by doing that, but we'll also take massive amounts of damage, and also the enemy will be spread out, and so Deliverance of Itza won't be able to do much damage. It's our biggest weapon. Generally, with these kind of battles, you want to maximize your biggest potentials, even if it means at the cost of your smallest potentials. Smallest potentials being the Saurus Warriors. And what I mean by Saurus potentials is like which units have the least amount of potential for killing. Kroak obviously has the most potential. Those guys there have the least, followed by the regular infantry, and yeah, definitely Skink Chief. And these guys here have sort of like, they've got good amounts of potential, but not as much as Kroak, obviously. So, don't panic at this stage here. We could pop this down, but okay, yeah, now we're starting to take some damage. It's good they're shooting Royal Altdorf Griffites, but the Reichsguard there could be a bit of a problem. Keep these guys relatively together. And don't cast any spells until they... Oh, hang on, let me just see here. There's a good number of them out this way. How many kills did we get? See, that's not a good thing. 32 kills, not good. So that was a bit of a waste. I'm glad I didn't use a tier 3 on that. Take a lot of damage already. The blob is too small to put them in. See, this is what we want to see. They're running away already. The battle had only just begun. Okay, just let them come in. I want to save these guys for the end of the battle. So that's this guy's here, special abilities, thunderous ones. Alright, let's pop that in there, because I think the Royal Altdorf Griffites are in there. We haven't taken much damage so far. So far, so good. See how much damage this does. More than 100 kills. That was better than the first one. Try and keep them in reserve for the time being. Hopefully they won't bother us. Save this for later. Or now, actually. It's good. It's good. We don't have to panic too much. Alright. There's a nice blob right here. Let's bomb that. Okay, where's the enemy general? Okay, let's try to get this guy to go and snipe him. It's a little bit risky. But if we can kill their general, we could break them a lot sooner. Pop another one down. So hopefully they just ignore us. So that second one seemed to get a lot of kills. Good, he's doing loads of damage there. Don't just bounce him around, you gotta kill the motherfucker. That's it. Break them, get them off the map. Come on, Kroak, I need you to get at least 1,000 kills in this battle. That's pretty good. Don't dance around him, just kill the damn guy. They're aiming for the Carnosaur. Gotta shoot him. Yeah, keep these guys out of it for the time being. We want to save them for later. I'll wait until we've got 30 winds of magic before I cast again, because we're burning through it pretty quickly. Alright, biggest concentration of them seems to be around here. I did say I was waiting till 30, but there's so many of them. Gotta kill them. How'd that one do? Good, about 200 kills. Taking damage real slowly, which is exactly the point of the blob. Like I said, keep these guys in reserve. $225 kills on Kroak. Nice. Not shooting at them, right? Oh, they are. Don't cast just yet. Nothing too urgent about this situation right now. Our guys will hold for a lot longer than this. Stop playing soccer with him and just kill him. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to come out this way. Save them for the end of the battle. That's where they're going to be most needed. Get back. If I didn't mention already, this is on legendary difficulty. Pop another one dead in just a minute. Because every time we cast, it's going to get slower and slower to regenerate. We can kill the general and then charge our guys, and we might just break them all. Hey, how about you guys come in here and help out, kill the enemy general. he's not doing an amazing job at it. How many kills did you get that time? No, close to 200. Can keep casting this quite a few times, and our heroes are in good shape. Enemy general's almost dead. How are the enemy reinforcements coming in? I don't know. I mean, most of their units are really badly damaged, so we might be able to like just wrap the whole bloody lot of them. Sort of. Yeah, get the Dreadsaurian to do it. Because he does more melee damage anyway. Pop another one down. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe do a tier 1. No. God, hardest bloody bastard to kill. Oh, good job. Good job. Okay, get all these guys into here. Wow, the Dreadsaurian's really taking some damage now. Bloody handgunners. I think I'll just use a tier 1 now, because there's a lot less of them. A lot of missile units coming in now. Save this for maybe the artillery if I... Oh, okay, Luminarchs of Hesha coming in. Alright, now's that time. Push out, push out, push out. Everyone, just go, go, go. You need to get rid of these Luminarchs. Looks like he hit a tree. Maybe we are safest in here. I don't know. But let's go out now. If they're coming in, that must mean most of their forces have run away. Okay, I'm gonna pop one tier 3 one down here, just to clear these fuckers out once and for all, so that we can go out here and really press the attack. So I didn't expect that to do a lot of damage. It's more about just get them out of my way. Go, go, go. There's probably just as many of them on the field now as there are for us. No, not yet. The unit has been... Ah, the Dreadsaurian's dead. How much wins do we have left? Only 12. You are losing ground? Yeah. I did the best I could, but even with all of this, it just doesn't seem to be enough. Like, what the hell are we supposed to do about those Luminarchs? But it's possible. If we can kill them, it might be like, oh, well, maybe you're not losing ground after all. And sometimes it says you're losing ground just because the enemy reinforcements are coming in a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You gotta get to those Luminarchs. They just won't let us get to them. Kroak of all fucking people got to the Luminarch. So that one's gonna die. Even when we killed their general, these guys still just don't want to break. Did I destroy? There's one of the Luminarchs. It's shattered. That's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. Oh no, war wagons. What are we gonna do? Oh well. How's Kroak doing? Kroak might croak it soon if he's not careful. Trying to save up as much winds of magic. Get those last few guys. Over here. Everyone over here. Good, that Luminarch is gone. Good job. Are there any more Luminarchs? Oh, man, cutting that one close there, dude. I'm really surprised at how well Gorok's doing, considering he's not on a mount. For a Saurus on foot, he is very strong. It's just because they're shooting Kroak, and I want them to stop. Push in over here if you can. Yeah, it might just not be enough. Yeah, we're not gonna get any more winds of magic now. Oh, our hero, other skink. Who cares about that one? Well, the Hellstorm rocket batteries at this point are not really that much of a concern. Another enemy lord is wounded. Good job, Kroak. Gorok. Might get one of the tier 1s. They're out of reinforcements. And what's remaining here is not super strong. Who's this? So it'll be the third general. Maybe don't worry about that too much. What's this? Oh, there's still another Luminarch. Well, it's only... I don't know what to do about it, to be honest. Come on, Kroak. You can still regenerate a little bit more. Keep him alive just a bit longer, please. You know, alive being a relative term. I missed. Oh man, well he really did a good job. 1,200 kills, but yeah, I don't have enough oomph left for him. And Kroak, he's still kicking. He's doing alright. Can't believe this guy here's still alive. Kroak's finally down, but you know he's not dead, so. I mean, he is, but he's not, you know what I mean. He's not dead, you know. Sort of like, he's not Nagash dead. And even, you know, even he's not really dead. I think we might actually win this. Even though it said we're losing ground. I think this is one of those battles where I probably need to do the clickbaitiest title I can. Because at the end of the day, this is a good battle. This is a fun battle. Even if I end up losing, it's fucking close. No way. No way. This game can't stop me. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god. We actually won. Oh my god. Game's like, you are losing ground. Yeah, but I'm still gonna win, bitch. Alright, there we go. At what cost? At what cost? I mean, you lost most of your army as opposed to all of your army, and at least they got totally wrecked in the battle as well. So, you know, could have been a lot worse. Now, do I think that battle could have gone any better? Probably. I mean, some of those initial casts didn't exactly do a whole lot of damage. And if Kroak had just lasted just a little bit longer, but what was I supposed to do? Make him run away? He's too slow. It's good to see that the Blessed Stegodon's still alive, because both of those, you wait 10 turns, you get them back. Yeah, all of the regiment run out. So, you know, it's not a huge deal in terms of recruitment time for that. Saurus, Warriors, honestly, you really should replace those by this point in the campaign. Even with all the bonuses that we were providing on them, they didn't really get that many kills. Kroak did amazingly, and their army did terrible. But it's really fortunate for us that the artillery was not in the first army. If they had brought Hellstorm rocket batteries at the start, the blob wouldn't have worked. So that was just, it was the right combination to use a blob on. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one, fuckers.